What's going on, guys? Dale7402 back with another episode of Ringside Republic. We're going to be going over a few news stories for you real quick. Stuff that's been breaking over the last couple days. I'm going to try to get this out before I head into work. Big shout out to everyone on Twitter that stepped up their game. I want to thank everybody and appreciate all the followers that's been coming out. And follow me on Twitter at Dale74021. Pledge on Patreon, patreon.com/Dale74021. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and we'll get these views up hopefully over the next few days. Real quick, guys, we got news here on the Ball family was supposed to remain at ringside and be involved in the six-man tag match, which followed their Miz TV segment on Monday Night Raw. This is according to the Wrestling Observer. But that plan was scrapped after the Ball's inappropriate language into a live microphone on Monday Night Raw. So they pulled them relatively quickly and got them backstage. WWE has brought in a child actor apparently to film some scenes as a young Bray Wyatt. PW Insider says there's no word yet on what they're doing or how it will be used, but they have brought in a child actor to film some early Bray Wyatt childhood footage. Apparently, I don't know what the fuck they're going to do with that. It sounds cringeworthy already. Insider also reports that more Southpaw wrestling footage was recently shot, including new characters played by the New Day, Seth Rollins, and Rhino. So we'll be looking forward to that on the WWE Network. Tyson Kidd and Rusev was said to be backstage at SmackDown Live last Tuesday. Now Tyson will be taking on a role that a backstage role more than likely. I think his in-ring career is pretty much over. So this he'll be taking on a non-wrestling role very soon. And Rusev, who knows what the fuck's going on with Rusev? I mean, he's been cleared for several weeks now. He should have been back a long time ago. So there really isn't a whole lot of news as far as that goes. We got news here on Alexa Bliss and Nia Jax. According to Wrestling Observer, the plan for the Raw Women's title match at SummerSlam is Alexa Bliss versus Nia Jax. That's why the two of them have been doing so many backstage segments together. WWE Creative is slowly planting the seeds for their rivalry, culminating in a match at SummerSlam. They also made Nia Jax look very strong during the Gauntlet match Monday, so more than likely we will be seeing those two in a match very soon at SummerSlam. Well, there's also news, guys. The big story going around this weekend is that the plans have changed. WrestleMania 34 plans, the main event has changed. The plans for the main event have changed apparently. It's been reported for several weeks now. You know, guys, WrestleMania was just two months ago. So we've got a whole 10 more months before we even start thinking about WrestleMania and what we're going to see. But the rumors have run rampant through the wrestling community, especially here on YouTube, as to what the main event next year will be. It's been said several times and been reported that the plans were for Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar at next year's main event of WrestleMania. The plans now have apparently been changed. They're going to, it sounds like from the rumors going around, that Joe will more than likely lose at SummerSlam or at Great Balls of Fire. And although the rumors going around that although Joe is more than likely going to lose, there's still plans to give him a very strong push forward. So just because he loses doesn't necessarily mean that he's going to be buried or Lesnar's just going to bury him. I think we can still look forward to seeing Joe in some sort of prominent role on WWE. But the schedule plans now, as it stands, unless WWE changes their mind, is Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns at SummerSlam. I'm fine with that. We all hate Roman Reigns, but I'm fine with it for a couple of reasons. Number one being, I don't necessarily want Roman to win, but I want to see the title on Monday Night Raw. when I'm watching Raw, I want to see the title. I want to see the main title, and we see it maybe twice a month if we're lucky with Brock Lesnar. You know, he works a very limited schedule. We don't get to see our main title on Monday Night Raw very often, and it would be nice to see the main title on Raw. Another thing is, if WWE is going with Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns at SummerSlam, then maybe we won't get it at WrestleMania. Roman Reigns has had more than enough WrestleMania moments. He's had more than enough culminating matches at WrestleMania. I don't want to see Roman Reigns in the main event picture at WrestleMania again. I really don't. Go ahead, let Brock and Roman do their thing at SummerSlam. Let Roman win the title. Title's back on Raw. Then maybe we can get a Samoa Joe Roman Reigns feud. You know, maybe we can see something like that. However, the big plans are now that they're saying part of the free agent gimmick that's associated with John Cena right now is to aid to the fact that he can wrestle Roman Reigns at the main event of WrestleMania for the Universal title. Yet again, we are talking about Roman Reigns in the main event picture at WrestleMania again next year. It is monotonous. We do not want to see it. WWE, please fucking listen to your audience. We do not want to see Roman Reigns. We do not care what you do. He's not going to get over with us. He's going to have to stray from the WWE blueprint of what a superstar is before we will accept him as our champion. And that's a long, long way down the road. But as of right now, the big story going around is that it will be Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns at SummerSlam. And potentially Roman Reigns versus John Cena at WrestleMania next year. Guys, that's all I've really got. Right now, there isn't a whole lot of really big news. It's Friday right now around 12 o'clock. I have got to go to work at 2, and I've got to work a double tomorrow, which is Saturday. I'm recording this Friday. It will probably be up on Saturday. I'm just going to check real quick before I sign off with you guys to see if there is any breaking news that I haven't seen. It's unclear what new plans are for SummerSlam, but Roman Reigns winning the Universal title seems to be the common thought going around. So, unfortunately, Samoa Joe has impressed in his program with Brock Lesnar, and he could be in line for a push even after losing at Great Balls of Fire. So that's what we reported on already. Mauro Ranallo apparently signed a 2-year deal with WWE, and there's been reports going around about a Mae Young movie. So a lot of news, nothing really big and spectacular except this news on, and this isn't even big and spectacular. It's just, you know, it's big news. The fact that WWE has apparently scrapped their plans for WrestleMania main event next year, and turning that into their SummerSlam main event. There's been a lot of rumors going around, guys, that WWE wants to make SummerSlam this year the WrestleMania of the summer. They're wanting to make SummerSlam a huge event, and I think they will, you know, they will succeed if Monday Night Raw continues to go the way it was. Last week we saw Monday Night Raw from Los Angeles. Maybe it was the hot crowd. I don't know what it was. I can't really put my finger on it, but Raw was really, really good last week. It was better than SmackDown, and that very rarely happens. But if Raw continues with their progress in that aspect, then it'll be exciting to watch. But that's all I got for you guys right now. That's the news going around. That's the rumors. I got to work tomorrow, so if there is anything breaking, I will be reporting on it Sunday. If not, of course, we'll see you back for the Monday Night Raw and SmackDown live review. Follow me on Twitter again, guys, and pledge on Patreon. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you next time with more news and rumors or your review, whichever comes first. Have a good one, guys. Thanks for watching.